all we need to do is the design. And I'm sure you all are not using any HTML, JavaScript code or anything. You won't be coding at all or Figma, right? I sent the link to the group and I added some of you to the design workspace. Please, if you are with your lab system right now, your laptop or any system, to do is to open your Figma and spotlight me so you can see what I'm doing. I'm trying to present now so that people without their system will see what I'm doing. Yeah, let me share my screen. Okay, that's good now. Please, can we all see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Please, if your um mouse is on the screen, please take it away from the spotlight so you won't confuse other people. Oluwatumise Quadri, please, thank you very much. Yeah, okay, good now. First of all, can we all see my screen now? Can we all see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Yes. This is, let me take it back to the home page. So this is basically the how Figma looks like, where you have your recent, your draft, your community. Community is a place where people post their designs, just like let me say Facebook now, or let me use Instagram. Instagram, the community is from Figma. The community is where people post their works. You can check people's work for inspiration on community. Whenever you do something, whenever you finish a work, you can just post it to community in case someone needs it for inspiration. And Figma is not totally free. Yeah, there are some stages you get in Figma that you won't be able to use some things in Figma, but you don't have to worry about that. Then we have our teams. You can create teams. This is why Figma is better than most other design apps, because you can collaborate on Figma. 5 of us, 6 of us, 10, in fact 15 of us can work together on the same project in Figma. You have teams and you have sub teams. Like now, the team we'll be using for this one, okay, I created one team project already. I named it Nuesa. Yes, Nuesa UI UX project. Then this is our Figma interface. From here we have the menu where we have our file. See, from our, it's just like normal computer file or normal system file. We have our design file, new feature, our sketch, and how to do everything, save, local, copy, everything. We have our edit, view, object, text, arrange, vector, plugins, widget, preference, and libraries. This, I'm basically using dark mode Figma. Some of us might not like dark mode. Can just come to your preference here, check your theme and change it to light mode. You can see that the background is now in light mode, but personally using dark mode is what I love. Yeah, and anything you want to do in Figma has to deal with frame, because anything you are designing for a particular frame, either a mobile frame, a computer frame, or a MacBook. Anything you want to do this with frame. Frames are what we work on. I mean, things like your mobile phone, your computer, your iPad. Yeah, you have your iPad, you have your desktop, you have, in fact, even wristwatch, everything, all of them are frames. You can't just design on anything and expect it to work on any frame you want. So for you to pick your frame, you can just come to this place. Are we all following? To pick your frame, you can just come to this right side, this left side at the top, pick your frame, then come to your right side. It will tell you what type of frame. Now here we have iPhone 13, iPhone 13 mini, different type of frames. These ones are for phone. We have for tablets also, iPad Pro. We have for desktop, your MacBook, your iMac, and your normal desktop that are not Mac, that are not Apple. We have presentation. These ones are what are they calling it? design frame. We have your Apple Watch. For your Apple Watch, there are frames for each and everything. We have for paper, we have social media, in fact, even Twitter community, we have frames for everything. Please stop doing anything on the design canvas. In Figma, if you want to do anything, I just said it now, that first thing you have to do is your frame. Now let's just do a freestyle. Or okay, let's pick a frame. From here, you can click here. Or if you are not somewhere near your frame bar, you can just click on F. If you type F on your system, it can give you any frame, and you just design it to whatever you want. But for the sake of formalities, let's come here, pick F, then let's start with a desktop frame. Yes, this is a desktop frame, and it can give me, this is the size. We have 1440 by 1024. That's the size of the frame. And there's one interesting thing in Figma. Whenever you are working, you can present whatever you are doing, so you know what you see the size of what you are doing. Right now I'm trying to present the frame. Yes, you can see that it's still blank. The frame is still blank because we've not written anything on it. So if I just input, let me just put, to type now, if you want to write words, our text, you can just come to this same place, click on T, click on text. Or if you are not anywhere near the top bar, you can just click on T on your system, then it will bring the option for text. Just click on it, then let me just write welcome to Figma. As you can see, the text is very small. For me now to increase the size of the text, I'll just click on K. That's the scaling tool, to increase the size of the text, and go back to my present. You see welcome to Figma. Everything you are doing must be on the frame. Anything that is not on the frame won't show here. Example, this one is on the frame now. When I bring it out of the frame, if I go back to my present, I won't see it here again because it's not inside the frame anymore. Are we together?
I don't understand though. Please recap.
I said, wait, from where? From where don't you understand?
When you bring it out from the frame, what happened?
Yes, I said when you are working with Figma, everything you are doing must be inside a frame. This welcome to Figma is inside this frame now. Let me change the color of the frame. Maybe someone is not getting it. I'm sorry, I just want to. Yes, this black frame now. When you are working with Figma, everything you are doing must be inside the frame. So if you are doing anything and it's not inside the frame, you won't see it when you preview. I can't just do something on iPhone frame, then go to a MacBook frame to see it. It won't work. Now, the welcome to Figma is on our frame. Then when we come back, when I bring it out of the frame, it's currently out of the frame like this. And when I go back to my preview, it's not there. Do you get now?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's good. After the frame, we have the slice. Along the line, you get down. When we get there, I will explain down to you. The third box here, we have the rectangle, we have the line, we have our arrow, ellipse, polygon, star, and place image. I'll tell you how to use everything one by one now. The first one here is rectangle, right? When you are working with anything, maybe okay, welcome to Figma, and the next thing for us to do is our next, or want to click on login. And to get our rectangle, we can just come here, pick rectangle, or if you are not near, I used to say it, if you are not anywhere near the dashboard or the top bar, you can just click on R, then it will give you a rectangle shape. Then you can edit it to any size you want. You can edit the rectangle to any size you want. Now we have our rectangle here. Let me just put it here. Okay, this. And when you go to present, you see that your rectangle will show. If you put anything on your rectangle, write anything on your rectangle, like, okay, our text and you write, this is my first design. I'll place it on the rectangle so it can show very well. This is my first design, irrespective of the arrangement. Now, when you come back to your preview, you see it on it. This is my first design. But if I'm putting this is my first design outside the rectangle, it won't show again. Outside the frame, it won't show again. But if it is outside the rectangle, it will show inside the frame, but not inside the rectangle. So everything you have to do this with placements. Do you get? Then the next thing is line. Our line is also something similar. You can get your line from here, or if you are not anywhere near your dashboard, you can just click on L. Then you can draw your line anyhow you want it. You can use it to underline. There are plenty of things you can use your line to do. That's just as simple as it. Then we have the arrow. Something is also close to our line. If you are not anywhere near the top bar, you can just click on Shift L for your arrow. Then you get your arrow here. Yes. Then you can increase the width and the height to anything you want. How big you want it to be, or anyhow you want it to be. Then our next thing is ellipse. Our ellipse is just like circle, but in UI UX, we don't call it circle, just call it ellipse. Maybe you want to draw a circle. You can, there are plenty of things you can use this ellipse to do now. Maybe, okay, let's say you want to have a profile picture. Let me delete this. You want to put a picture inside this ellipse. Okay, this is my first design. Then you want to input your picture. You can just create an ellipse, then increase it or reduce it to any size you want. Come to fill. I'll still explain that one to you. You can just choose any image you want. Then from your picture, you can just pick anything. Then you have your image inside. And when you go to your presentation, when you go to your presentation, it will load and you see it there. The next thing we have here is polygon. Just like any other what are they calling it? Any other shape, polygon, star, ellipse, all of them are the same thing. They are doing the same work. We have our pen and pencil tools. When this pen and pencil tools, when you get to advanced Figma design or advanced design, you have to use it, because to make designs on your work, they are not actually special. They are just for design, to make different things. You can use it to draw. Both pen and pencil tools, they serve almost the same thing. The next one we have here is our text. I already told you, you can come here to pick your text, or you can just click on T to pick your text. Then this one we have the component, plugins, and widgets. First, let me explain what plugins are. Plugins are shortcuts. I call it shortcuts. They are shortcuts to help our work easy. Instead of downloading some icons and anything, you just have plugins. In fact, plugins serves as websites sometimes. Example, some of you that are using Photoshop, or some of you that are already graphics designer, if you want to work on something, you have to remove the background of the picture. Then you can go to remove.pg to remove the background, or any other way you can remove the background. But once you have plugins installed to your system, you can do anything you want with it. In fact, let me just get icon. This Iconify is one of the most common plugins. You can just use it to get icons. Let it load and I'll show you how to do that. Let me just get, what icon can I like? Okay, home button. Let me check the home icon. Yes, it has thousands of icons. You can just pick anyone. Sometimes you even get confused about the icons to use. So when you click on your icon, it will bring it down, then you import it. The icon is there. Sometimes it will come as small icon, sometimes it will come as big. You just have to be careful the way you are doing it. Then let me go and change the color. So you can see. Oh, sorry. Yes, this is my icon now. You know, people, you can use it in different ways. If you are creating, if you are designing something for an application, you can use, you have home button, then any other thing you have, so you can get icons from Iconify. Another plugin you can use is Icon 8 or font, also my icon. But once we get there, I will let you know. Next thing we have is our and tool. This hand tool is just basically for shifting pages, because if you are not using hand tools, maybe I just want to move to the next page. I'm creating plenty, what are they calling it, plenty design, yes, plenty frames or plenty screens. And instead of me doing this, and it will be very stressful, I can just use my hand tool. Once you are not close to this place, you can just click on your edge to get your hand tool. Very easy. And this one is the last one here, is comment. This comment comes in when you are doing presentation or collaboration. I mean, maybe, okay, what's this person name? Andrew George. Okay, Andrew George is doing something now, and I want to tell him, okay, instead of using this color, why not use another color? I'll just come here, click on my comments, go to the place I want to comment on. Okay, welcome. This welcome, I'll just add comments. Please change the font. Then click on enter. It will notify all of you people that I don't have that I commented on something. Yeah, please, who is this person trying to comment? Just remove it. Yeah, it will notify you that, okay, there is a comment, and once you click on it, you will see that, oh, please change the font, and you can reply me. Okay, good. That's just what the comment is for. Yes, okay, we are done with the top bar now, and here we have all the people that are currently on this tab with me. This tab is now a collaboration tab, because I'm not the only one working. I have more than, how many people now? Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. I have 9 people on this design board now, so all of us can work together on the same project. That's why Figma is actually better than most of other design applications. And this one, I have my share. When I was telling you people to drop your Gmail account so that I can share it to all of that, I can add you people to the design page. This is what I mean. This is what I meant. I will just input your Gmail account here, then add you. You know, this one thing about it is that some of you can't edit what I'm doing, yeah, because I set it to CanView. You check here, I set it to CanView. If I like, I can change it to Can Edit. But sometimes you might want to give your clients work that, okay, sir, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. I just want you to see it. Maybe someone that does not have knowledge of design can just tamper with your work, and you won't even understand what the person did. So the best thing for you to do is CanView. You can see this Okafor Angela. She's also a tutor, can edit. Akinak Belajide can edit. Then every other person can view, so that you won't tamper with what I'm doing. And this play is for the preview, like what I did there. The play is just for the preview. Then this one is the Figma has infinity, what will I call it? Infinity zooming. Yes, you can zoom up to, let me show you, 1,000 or 10,000 or 100,000 times. You can even zoom 0.2. You can zoom as more as you would like. Okay, I think the list is 13. Yes, okay, the list is 13. I'm very sorry for that. You can zoom as more as you like. You can zoom plenty times you want. But the ideal one, some people like me now, if I want to do, I work with 75. So it won't be too big, it won't be too small for me whenever I'm working. so I can see everything. Please, one thing I want you to do is that whenever you are designing on a frame, whenever you are designing on any particular frame, once you click on a frame, maybe I want to design on iPhone 13 mini, and I see that, oh, this frame is small, if I'm typing on it, I won't see what I'm doing. Please don't tamper with the size of the frame. Yes, don't tamper with the size, because it will alter what you are doing whenever you come to preview. This second frame now is for our iPhone 13. It will is for our iPhone 13. Please don't ever tamper with it. Instead of you to tamper with it, just come to your zoom. This is on 25. You can just change it to 50. Yes, you can just change it to 50, or you can change it to 75. Anyhow you want it, so that you'll be able to see what you are doing. But once you reduce the size of this frame like this, it is not iPhone 13 frame again. You see that it has tampered with the frame, and this is not an iPhone 13 frame now. Are we together? I can see some people raising their hand.
I have a question.
Yes, please ask.
When you inserted the image on the Eclipse,
Yes.
how did you do that?
Okay, when we get there, I'll let you know. I'm just trying to use I'm just explaining the ellipse now. When I get to how to insert the image, I'll let you know.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Divine Obiora, please, what's your question?
Okay, yes, all these tools they are showing us, I can't see it on my end though. Is it because we can't edit?
You don't see? No. Yeah, I think no, that's not the reason. That's not the reason.
Because I
If
can
you
only
can,
see the hand tool and comment, and the
you
one
can
for
only see.
moving.
Oh, I'm not sure there's a reason for that.
That's the
Maybe it's
reason.
because
That's
you
what
can't.
everyone is saying.
Maybe it's because you can't edit.
Okay, okay,
After this one, when you check your own personal page, you should see it there. I'm very sure you see it there.
all
But
right.
if the problem persists, just let me know. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Ayomide Alo, please, what's your question?
Sorry, I am there a lot, but it was a
I'm very sorry
mistake.
for that.
Sorry.
Alo. Okay, no
Yeah.
problem. But I think we're all together now. Yeah, let me move to the left side of this now. When you started this class, I think you guys were taught hierarchy. Do you understand what hierarchy means? Okay, let me just go through that. Hierarchy in design means, in fact, hierarchy generally means the arrangement of something, maybe from the lowest to the highest, or from the highest to the lowest. In design now, when we come to this, in Figma generally, when we come to this left bar, can we all see this left side? This one that I'm moving my cursor on. Hello, can we all see this left side?
Yes,
Yes.
We can see it.
Yes, okay. The arrangement of this thing is called hierarchy. You can see the list one here, or the one at the bottom, is the rectangle, then the welcome, then the words, so and so on and so forth. If I'm doing something, the way it will show on my preview will be determined by the hierarchy. Let me give you people an example. Let me delete everything I've done. Yeah, I want to work on a new frame now. I click on my F, then I go to my desktop. I click on desktop frame. I click on the desktop frame. Now this is small because I want to work. I'm going to do plenty things on this desktop frame. So what I'm going to do is to increase the size. I did not tamper with the size of the desktop. I increased the size of my canvas, my design canvas. You see, when it was like this, the width and the height is 1440 by 1024. Even after increasing the design canvas, it's still 1440 and 1024. What I did here is just to change the percentage from, it was on 25, then I bring it to 50. If you increase the size of your design of your frame, you won't get an accurate answer. Are we together? So from here now, okay, I have my design frame and I want to, okay, maybe a login. Let's start with a login page. The first thing is a text, like, okay, what's the page? Welcome. Why is it like this? Okay, welcome to Nuesa. And I edit this one. Yeah, if I feel like this is small, I'll just click on K. The K is for the scale to increase the size. Welcome to Nuesa. And if you want to edit the text, just double click on the text to edit it. Welcome to Nuesa. Yeah. Okay, this is nice now. And whenever you have anything to do, whenever you click on anything, the properties will be on the right side. We have two sides now. Okay, let me say three. We have the top bar where we have our tools. We have the left side where we have how our designs are arranged, and we have the and we have the right side where we have the properties of our design. Whenever I click on anything here, you see this place. It will show the properties. If I'm not clicking on anything, it will just show the property of the frame alone. That's just it. But when you click on anything on the frame, it will just show this alone. And the size of our text is 1003 by 136. It has the font we are using here is Inter. Please, whenever you are designing, use a uniform font. I mean, don't switch fonts unless it is necessary. Don't switch font so that you have a good design. And we are using Inter regular. If you want, you can make it medium so it can be bigger. Okay, medium, bold. We have semi-bold, we have bold, we have extra bold, and we have black. Note, please, not all designs have this. Not all type of fonts have this. Only few of them have this. But for now, let's just use semi-bold. Yes, please. Anything you are doing in design, just keep it simple. Just keep it simple. Okay, we have our welcome to Nuesa now. The color is black. If you want to pick any color, this is where you pick your color. You can change your color to anything you want. Let me just use blue. Okay, before using blue, let me just use blue. And the next thing is okay, welcome to Nuesa. Another text for sign up. Sign up. Okay, I'll reduce the size, then I'll put it anywhere I want. This is just a freestyle, please. This is just a freestyle. I'll put it anywhere. I'm trying to teach you the hierarchy. Then if I want to put this sign up inside a rectangle, I would have done the rectangle first. Click on my R, draw the rectangle, give it a black color, and put it here. Now, when you come to this left side, you will see that this rectangle is above the sign up. Can we see that?
Yeah, we can.
Good. The rectangle is above the sign up, so the sign up won't show. Irrespective of any color we give to it, the sign up won't show. But if we want it to show on the rectangle, we just take it above the rectangle. That's what we call hierarchy. That's what we call hierarchy, or some people can call it arrangement. The way we arrange things here is very important on this left side. Every frame here, every frame you do here will be arranged. Every frame you create or anything you are doing, it will be arranged on this left side. Then on the right side is what you have your what do you call it? Where you have your properties. Yes, the properties of everything you are doing. Okay, let me click on this rectangle. You see that this is the property of the rectangle. Okay, sign up. After I sign up, let me use another thing. Let me create another rectangle. Oh, okay, let me not use this way. Another thing I want to tell you is, can we see my screen now? Can we see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay. If I want to recreate this signing button, instead of me just to create another signing, another rectangle, click on our R, then draw this. I may not get the same size of the previous one, and you know, when something is not uniform, it won't make sense at all. So instead of me to do that, I can just click on my rectangle, click on Ctrl D, then from it you bring it out, and you have the same shape and the same size of rectangle. You can see that this one is 320 by 94. This one is also 320 by 94. But if I had just click on R, then let me say, let me just use I, maybe I can get it. We won't get the same thing. You see, this one is 310 by 80, while the previous one is 320 by 94. So we won't get the same thing. The best thing is just to duplicate it, then bring it out from it. Same thing goes for our sign up too. We just click on the sign up, duplicate it, bring it out from it. Are we good now?
Benny.
Please, are we together? Thank you. Please, I need us to follow so that I can know where we stop. After that, okay, let's work on a real sign up page now. Let's work on a real sign up page. We're still going to use our normal desktop frame. You can click on this desktop thing that my cursor is now. If you double tap it, it will give you an edit option. Let's just double tap it, then sign. Let's change it to sign up page. You see that whatever I do here, it will affect this left side, because this left side is where the arrangement is where the things are documented. Yes, this left side is where the things are documented. So I click on sign. If I want to change the name of this, I can still edit it here. It will even change it here also. You get? Please, if you please, you are disturbing the workspace. Ify and Glory Ugochi, please, you are disturbing the workspace. Yeah, thank you. Now I have my frame. In Figma, you can do whatever design you want, anyhow design. But before that, first you have to know is our layout. Once you click on this frame, you come to the right side. You see our layout grid. It will show something like all this graph table, but you change it, since we are not working with something that close, you change it to whatever layout you want. Maybe column or grid. This one is column, then this one is our row. You change it to any one you want. But now for me, I want to use column because of whatever we are working with. There's no how will I say, there's no rule to our layout grid. Yes, there's no rule to layout grid. You can do it anyhow you want it. And the Yoruba people say ojelo malo. You do it anyhow you want it, how you prefer it, how you think it can work. You can just let me change mine to 10. Yes, then I'll give it a margin of 10 also. No, 10 is small. Let me give it 20. Good. Yes, we have our layout grid now. Layout grid are what will let us know how we are working. If we are aligning this thing very well, maybe to the right or to the left, anywhere, it will show the alignment. Like if you have one rectangle, if you create a rectangle, you see, by the time I get to the edge of a grid, it will show one red line to show me that this thing is aligned to this grid. They are on the same thing. You see, is by when I change it to the middle, it is not there. But when I get to the edge, you see it's there. Now I want to create a sign-in page. Okay, let me just say, I don't want a plain page. I want something interesting. I want to do something spectacular, but still simple. Something that gets. I can just create a rectangle, click on my from the beginning of this place down to this, to the edge of this. Okay, I think it's good here. Yes, you can see that the layout grid is telling me that, oh yes, the layout grid is telling me that I'm on the same line with the bottom of the frame, and when I'm doing the same with the vertical, it's showing that, okay, I'm on the same line with the layout grid. Yes, good like this. But I want to, let me give it a color of blue. I just love using blue, blue and black. Can give it any color you want, except the work you are doing requires it. Then let me click on, if I tap the thing, it will give me an edit option. This is where your pen tool, your mask tool, and everything come in. But along the line, you get how to use that. I can just edit this one too. Sorry. And yeah, I want it. Okay, so let me just do it like this. Please, who is this person on this page? Please, you are disturbing it, the work. Please, you're on this page, you are disturbing the work. Precious. Yes, you don't have to click on anything, just remove your cursor and follow me. Okay, I have a design already. Someone is still on the page. I have a design I want already. When I come to my intro and let it load, it will just show you how it is. You see, this is one advantage of using your preview. It will show you where you are lacking. Any mistake, it will show you. I'll just go back to this, click on it, then it's still showing. Yes, okay, we are good now. You see that this white place is not showing again. I want my sign up page to be this. Then I'll come here. Please, who is this person? I just, sorry, excuse me, I just want to. Who is this? Yeah, okay. Please, if you are Precious, please remove your cursor. You are disturbing the workspace, please. The person is still there. Who is that? Who is this person, please?
Just move your this thing to another space
Can-
from where the person is.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Please, the time is almost up, and let's just achieve something today. Once I'm done with, am I the one? It's not a component now. Okay, once I'm done with this one is not a rule or anything you must do. You can just do it anyhow. In fact, you can decide to ignore it, but I want to do something like this. But when you come to this, you see that because someone is on that workspace, it won't show. It will be showing there, but it won't show here. So the next thing is our text. Okay, sign up. I want to do a sign up page. Just sign up for an account. This was what I was telling you before. See that everything that did not fall into the frame is not showing. Everything on the frame is showing. Everything that did not fall into the frame is not showing. This is an example. You see that it's not showing. But so what do we do now? We resize it to whatever we want. We'll click on our scaling tool. Then we resize it to whatever we want. Sign up for an account. So there should be capital letter. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. You see the usefulness of our layout grid. It's showing me where the thing is. If you are working on another design, maybe you don't have this one here, you want to put the sign up for an account in the middle of the frame. Come to your right side where you have your properties. You can just, you see when you click on this, align horizontal centers. When you click on it, to bring it to the middle. Just as simple as that. It will bring it to the middle. And maybe you can feel like I want to have a design. You can just click on everything inside this blue box. You can come here to change the color to white, and it will give you something like this. Are we together? But the best thing for you to do is to have a simple design. Yes, the best of designs are simple design. So you can just change everything to black, then bring it here. Sign up for an account. Then every other necessary information you have to put on the sign-in page. Let me just run through that. I'm not doing anything special, just same thing I've been doing. Let's get started. And come here to change to regular. In fact, you can even change it to any other font you like. There are millions of fonts. Let me show you. Millions, thousands of fonts on Figma. And you can even export fonts from Google to Figma. That's one interesting thing about Figma. You can export fonts from Google to Figma. Okay, let's get started. Then the next thing is, okay, I'll need a full name. Write text. Okay, first name. Since I will be doing the same thing for the second one, I can just duplicate it. Duplicate the first name, then bring it out of it, and they'll tap then. So what to do? And just change this one to last name. And not on the same page like this, because if you're on the same page, our layout grid will be telling us that this thing should be now that we have this, they are on the same page. And you surely know you have to have your rectangle for this, so they can put their name. Since I want to have the same thing, just duplicate it. You can use your direction button to change the you can use your direction button to change the location of your works. Yes, you can just click on. I'm clicking right now so that I can bring it down here to last name. We can see how it's forming a sign up page. Some people might not even like this. They will just say, okay, instead of using this, let me just remove the color. I don't want it color, then stoke. Let me just put stoke instead so that I can just make sense. Let me just put stoke. This is an example of stoke. The edge of the rectangle is what we call stoke. If you are using an ellipse, the circumference is the stoke. The color on the circumference is the stoke. You see, this one has stoke, this one does not have stoke. Let me put stoke on the second one also. Let me put stoke on this one. Yes, the difference between both of them now is that the first one has stoke, but it is colorless. The second one has color and it has stoke. That's why it's different. But in design, you have to use something uniform, except you have an instruction that, okay, no, it has to be like this. In exceptional cases, that's when your designs are always different, but everything has to be uniform. Okay, let me just remove this color. Now, okay, the next thing is email. I want to use the same font and the same size of the first name I use. I can just click on it, duplicate, then bring it down. You can see that the layout grid is telling us that everything are on the same line. The same line, you can see the same line. Once it's not the same line, it will go back. It won't show the red line again. The same line. So I can just edit this one to email address. Yeah, good. I can just create my rectangle because I want the same um properties of this rectangle. I can just click on it, duplicate, bring it down. Then email address is something that is very long. You can just increase the size of this email address. Let me bring this one up a little bit. Yeah. Let me bring this one up also a little bit so that I can have something fun. Then what else do we need? Okay, password. You have to create a password. Duplicate this text again. Come down. Password. Click on the password. Then duplicate this again. Bring it down. So you have your place to put your password. Now this is where our plugin comes in. Please, are we following?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. This is where our plugin comes in. Whenever you are inputting password on site, there's always an eye icon here that will show that you can hide your password or make it visible. Do you all know that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can just to get that eye icon, you can just right click plugin. This plugin, I will tell you how to get your plugins. Yes, after the class, I'll tell you how to get the plugins, but I already have my plugin installed. So I'm using Iconify plugin to get the icon. I think I'll just search for I. Yes, exactly. There are thousands of icons. You can just click anyone, you can pick anyone you want. Okay, I want this. Let me import it. When you can see, you see it here. And you can just bring it here. Yes, click on our K to scale it, to increase it or reduce it. Anyhow we want it. When you come here, you see how our sign up page is getting formed. Now, the next thing is, okay, what else do you have on our sign up page? I think you
Already have an account login.
already have an account, yes, things like that. Okay, you can do it any way you want. Now, see this. The person that suggested that said already have an account. I can just come to this side to this design just to make my work finer. Click on this, or let me use this one. Let me duplicate this, bring it here, change the color to white. Already have an account, and let's bring it to the middle. Yes, this. Yes, I'm bringing it to the middle here. Then log into your accounts. You do have an account, then can just duplicate another text. Okay, just bring it here, change the color to white again. You can use any color. I'm just using a visible color on this blue. If you have another color, if it is pink, orange, any color that will be visible on this blue, can just write anything. Continue your design. Yeah. And use any style you want. Then let me Scaling to scope 2. Yes, and you can come here to preview. Maybe, oh, okay, I don't like the way this one is down. Just you can just bring it up. Yeah. Yes. Then okay, let me just log into your account. Then I have to create a login button. My rectangle. Any frame I want. There's no rule for your login button. All these buttons, you can do it anyhow you want. Just make sure it is uniform. Yes, let me give it a color of, let me remove the color, then stoke it with white. Yes, I think white is more visible on this one. Yes. Let me just reduce the size a little bit. Yeah, then I will input my text again. Just copy, duplicate from here. Bring it. Again. It inside this place. Yes, I can come here to check. Oh, instead of maybe you already have an account, then come to login. That's it. Then okay, I'm not done with this page. I need a sign up. I can just duplicate this one from here. Bring it here. Stop it with a visible color. Let me use black. And let me bring this one again. Duplicate. Stop it with black. And you need to sign up or sign in. Anyone sign in. Yes. Okay, we have our sign up page or our sign in page. This is just a simple sign in page. Or maybe you want to add additional information. These are just the basic that you will find on every sign in page, except you want to, okay, maybe forget password. Maybe that's when you click on your login. Okay, accept terms and conditions. Sometimes you might not find it on your sign up page. They're always on the second page, maybe to confirm your sign in. Another thing I want to tell you is grouping. But first, take a look at this left side, how they are arranged. You can see that this rectangle here is at the end of everything. Is at the bottom of everything. If I have it at the top, if I bring it to the top, you won't see some things. Yes, this is an example of hierarchy. If I bring it to the top of everything, you see that everything here has cancelled. This is an example. There's nothing here again. So you have to take note of how you arrange your work. Let me just bring it down to the end. See that our designs are back. You have to take note of how you arrange something. Another thing is grouping. Grouping is for, okay, things like this sign-in page. Now, when I want to design this sign-in page, you know, I duplicated this login, then I edit it for my sign-in. So when I was doing that, I click on the rectangle, duplicate it. I click on the login, duplicate it. For me to have an easier way of doing that, I can just click on my sign-in and I can highlight both my sign-in and my rectangle together, then click on Ctrl G. Ctrl G is for grouping. Once I group it here, you see it here, group 1. This is the first ever group. And once you click on this group, you see the elements inside group 1. You see our sign-in and rectangle inside group 1. So instead of me to just duplicate it one by one, once I click on group, I duplicate my group. They need to duplicate everything inside the group. That's just it. It will duplicate everything inside the group. Another thing is, okay, I'm done with signing. Do you have any question? I can see some hands up.
Yes, I.
Yeah, what
Okay.
is the question?
Good evening, tutor. While you were creating that rectangle, that blue rectangle, You first of all created a rectangle, dropping it on the desktop frame. Then
Okay.
I think network from my side. I later came back online and I saw that the rectangle you dropped, the way you shifted the colors. So I'm getting confused. Like the blue color now is not aligned with the rectangle you created on top of this frame. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Please come again. You said the blue.
This blue color is
Yes.
a fill. It is now as you over good as you over on this on the color, you can see
Yes.
the end of the frame. The blue color is not filling up that position. How did you create it to be in this shape?
Oh, this side, right? This
Yes,
side.
exactly. Why is that place like that?
Okay. When I was doing that, I said it is not a rule. There's no a rule for it. Please, let me close this up. There is no a rule for it. It is a design. I created a frame. Now, okay, let me just freestyle a frame. So I want to design on it. So I created a rectangle, another rectangle now. I give it a
Okay.
color of red. So when I double tap the rectangle, it will show me this. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can.
So it will show me this. I'll be the one to design it to whatever I want to. This is how
Oh,
I'm doing it.
I
If
do.
I want to do it like this, I can use it to create any shape, any design I want,
Oh,
anything. There are no rules to it. Just make sure you are doing the correct thing. There are no rules to it. Just make sure it is okay. Yes. You see? Do you get now?
yes, I do.
Yeah. Please, does anyone have another question? I want to see another. No hands. Can we continue?
Yeah, right on.
Okay. I think it's even time. Okay. Yeah. Let's stop for here for today. Let's prove it. Please know that at the end of every design, you should always remove your layout grid. This is my design now. Just a simple login page. If you want to do further, you can just come here. Go to our plugin. Let's go to Iconify. Click, find what are they calling? Facebook. Okay. Facebook. Okay, let me pick this one as color. Another one. Please give me another. Okay, Instagram. Okay, let me pick this one. I have LinkedIn also. Let me pick this one. So I always find it at the top, or sometimes they can even make it bigger. Just make sure you are careful with what you are doing. You bring it down here. Bring it down here also. Bring it down here also. So we have our this you is still special. They are not in the rules of design that, oh, this is what you have to do, this is what you have to do. Those are just extra design required by the company you are working for. But this one you have here is our normal sign-in page. This is our just a simple sign-in page. Please, does anyone have question? Hello, are we together?
Yeah, you said you were going to explain how to download the plugin.
Okay, yeah, thank you for that. Once you want to download plugin, just right click, go to plugin, then can you see find more plugins here? Please, are we together?
Yes.
Yeah, find more plugins. Click on find more plugins. It will take you to where you have plugins. All these ones I have here, run. I already have downloaded them on my system. So on your own account, you may not see it as run there, you may see it as download. You may see it as download here, or you can just run it without downloading it. I think this is the new update from Figma. Okay, yes, it's the new update from Figma. You can just run it without downloading it. Because when I started, I have to go to community to download plugins. So installed plugins. These are all the plugins I installed. These are all the plugins I installed. I'm not even sure you can use all of. You can finish all. Even me, I've not used more than. Let me even check. When I click on plugins, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just 10 plugins. I'm not even sure I used everything. Maybe sometimes I click on one by mistake. You can't use all the plugins, but plugins are very important. We have plugins like Unsplash, we have Remove PG, we have Avatar, we have a lot. In fact, we have mockup plugins, a lot of plugins. Please, do you get how to do that now? The person that asked the question, please.
Yes,
Ogunola,
yes, I've got it.
okay. Thank you, everyone. This is where we end our class. But today we'll be having an assignment. Yes, and the assignment is that I want you people to design a simple sign-up page. A simple sign-up page, something like this, but I don't want you to use this design. Don't recreate my design. Just design a simple sign-up page of your choice. A simple sign-up page of your choice. I will provide the link. You submit it to. Thank you very much. Please, if you have any question before I end the class.
When are we supposed to submit?
Today is Monday. I think you should submit before next class so that we can do corrections.
Oh.
It's not that hard. It's not that hard at all.
Simple sign up page. Now wetin they shout Moku for? Who be this girl?
Why no go shout? Hey, people
No,
they can't do
please, by tomorrow, I want to start seeing you people's designs. By tomorrow, I want to be seeing your designs. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're
Use
welcome.
midnight.
Amen.
Are we submitting an image?
No, you submit the link. You submit the link. I will provide a Google link for you to submit it to, so I can do corrections. I can comment on it. Do you get?
Okay.
How do you get the link to submit? Like after you are done with the design, how do you get the link?
Okay. I showed you this now. Share. Do you see it? I explained how to share something to you, so you can just come here, copy the link, then you post the link on that design page.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, very good. Am I free now?
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. Someone
Yeah,
asked a question.
yeah, good evening.
Is there a particular
I asked a
definition?
question in the chat box. I asked that, is there a specific device you are designing for, or a specific frame size? Can you hear me?
Yes. I mentioned that before.
I didn't get that.
I said whenever you are designing, I'm not just designing for anything. I showed you this when you click on F. Can you see my screen? The person that asked the question, can you see my screen?
Yes, sure.
Yes, you see frame here, you see phone, tablet. Please, hello, who is this person? Please mute your mic. You see phone, sorry. When you click on frame, you see different type of frames. iPhone 13, iPhone 11, iPhone 8. You see Apple wristwatch, you see iMac, you see desktop. So you have to pick the particular frame you want to design on. You can't design on iPhone 12, then take it to an Android mock-up to check. No, it won't work. Because whatever you are designing for, if you are designing for iPhone 13, the person you are giving the app to develop will work with what you gave him. He won't develop something for another frame. The person will work with what you gave him. Do you get that now?
Yes, I get, but the question is that for this assignment now, what device are we designing for? As in
Okay,
what
for
frame
this
size?
assignment, desktop.
Yes,
And desktop.
desktop.
Yes.
Okay.
Please, can we get the episode tonight? That depends on the organizers. I'm sorry, I don't have any power over that. I don't have any power over that. I'm not sure if you can get the recording tonight. But whatever question you want, my DM is open for you. Whatever question you want, my DM is always open. Ask question. Do you get? Itunolua Akin. I'm sorry, I don't want to pronounce this one.
Yeah, I will come and do your DM very well later with that. Because right now I want to cry. I want to cry.
What's there that you don't understand?
Well, I think at some point, maybe I was on like insufficient. I didn't get to get some things.
You didn't get some things. Okay, no problem. Whenever you need anything, just come to my DM. My DM is always open. Or Angela's DM is there.
And then, unfortunately, I'm just
All the tutors DM are there for you to bombard. They have nothing else. They are here for you. Please, can I leave now?
yes, sure, you can.
Thank you
But
very
I'll
much.
come and
Good day, everyone.